Okay, hello everyone. So today's we are group 8. So we are final our group presentation. So this is our topic: the impact of the Winter Olympic Games on the Chinese economic authority. This group members. The first one is Zhang Xiaohan, 2048262. So next one's Hao Qingquan, 205034. So next Mayu, so 205010. So next He Jiajun, 204997. So next Boy Wen, 205089. Okay, next. Okay, so today's our presentation. The first one was the introduction of the Olympic. The 2022 the Winter Olympics officially announced as the XXIW Winters Olympics is an international winters mass sport event held in Beijing. The Chinese and the sporting years from the February 4 to 2022, and the will taken the place on the February to 2022. The start the part in the some projects. Beijing has stated the 2008. So summer. The Olympics becoming the first of the city to the host both the summer and the winter Olympics. So this is the introduction. So next page. Okay, this is the next page from the introduction with the artistic framework. The lateral divided the games into 3 phases, including the per-event, in-event, and the post-event place, and the analyze the impact of the Winter Olympic on the 3 dimensions as the different studied those questionnaires, dual space, intensity, and the linear regression. The next one is from the methodologies, luggage social events as the catalyst of the amber substance, the transformation, and the totals for the amber renewal. The received borders change in the amber economic. Okay, so next page. Yeah, this page from the research question. So the first question, what positive impact did the Winter Olympic have on the sport in the industry? So this question from us, I think the Beijing Olympic Games has provided opportunity for the development of the Chinese politics. The economic country, the sport, and the other sport, and the key and the biggest beneficial is under both the Chinese sport industry. So next one is how well the Winter Olympic promoted the national economic and the social development. So this question for the Beijing Winter Olympic Games is an important landmark event as on the important history journals in China, and the important Olympic to the national images, promote national development, and the instable the national spirit. Okay, the next one is the third question. What impact will the Olympic Winter Games have on the in months where the Olympic Winter Games generally promote economic potential. So on the basis of the provider in Winter Olympic Games, the Beijing Winter Committee of the give positive to the economy, the promoting green the technology, environmental, including the green development of the Beijing, Tianjin, and the Hebei region. So green the lefties and the commission. Okay, this is my part. Next one.
Okay, this part is objective and sub-objective. So the overall purpose of this study is examine the economic and social impact of the 2020 Winter Olympics on China. And what the Winter Olympics will bring to China is discussed at 3 levels: the economic benefits level, the regional development level, and the sports industry level. And each level will continue to be divided into other policies for discuss. First, the study will explore the impact of the Winter Olympics on China from 3 perspectives: direct economic direct impact, indirect impact, and derivative impact. And next, this study will explore the impact of the Winter Olympics on regional development levels from 3 perspectives: economic and trade exchange, resource allocation, and city building. And next, this study will explore the impact of the Winter Olympics on regional development levels from 2 perspectives: the continued development of the scale of consumption and the increasing enhancement of the ice and snow industry system. So next page. And the other research objectives of this paper will focus on what specific industries, business, and sectors has been affected by the Winter Olympics. For example, whether the Winter Olympics have had an impact on tourism and the sports industry. In addition, our other secondary aim is to investigate why the Winter Olympics can affect the Chinese economy from the 3 levels focused on in this study, and where we give some reason and some explanation. So economic theory, economic interest, and some tools. For example, why the Winter Olympics bring growth to the sports industry. And in addition, our other secondary research aim is to explore how the Winter Olympics have affected the economy of China from the 3 levels focused on in this study. In this study, we will investigate how the Winter Olympics itself affects the economy and the society at 3 levels: before, after, and during the games. For example, we will investigate how the Winter Olympics affects regional development in the pre-event phase, whether so increased employment opportunity or increased budgets for local transport. So that's all my part.
The next page. Okay, for me, I'd like to talk about the problem statement. The 2022 Winter Olympics can become a landmark event for mainland to complete and surpass the epidemic. Against the background of the spread rate of the global epidemic, the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics will be held as scheduled, which is of great symbolic significance to the global victory over the epidemic. The 2022 Winter Olympics will be held as scheduled, which is a wonderful answer sheet that highlights China's achievements in epidemic prevention and control. The 2022 Winter Olympics is full of strong Chinese flavor, and it is another milestone of Chinese culture to the global. In addition, the Winter Olympics is a concentrated display of the Chinese national spirit, emphasizing the tolerance of different cultures. Due to the importance of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, this report will discuss the economic and social importance and social impact of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. As the largest sports event held in China in recent years, the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics is of self-evident importance. The main question to be studied is whether it has an impact on China's economy and society. Usually, holding a large-scale sport event will have an impact on many aspects of the host region. So it is necessary to study the economic and the social impact of the Beijing Winter Olympic on China. Next page, please. Next page. No. Yeah. Okay, then, based on the previous part and the problem statements, we can put forward several hypotheses for the report. The first hypothesis is the Winter Olympics can promote regional economic and social development. The next is the Winter Olympics will promote the development of tourism and the culinary industry, which will affect the economy. The last hypothesis is the Winter Olympics have a positive impact on the output value of the sports industry. Next page, please. Okay, lastly, I would like to talk about the conclusion. With the continuous enhancement of China's comprehensive strengths, rapid economic development, stable annual GDP growth, and people living and working in peace, all these have laid a solid foundation for the success of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. The 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, jointly held by Beijing and Zhangjiakou, will further promote the development of China's Olympic movement, show China's comprehensive development, strengths, enhance China's international influence, and promote the coordinated economic and social development of Beijing and Hebei. So the Beijing Winter Olympics will play an important role in China's international image and overall development. In order to better explore the impact of the Beijing Winter Olympics on China's economy and society, we list the basic steps required for the research proposal and used econometric knowledge and software to predict and explore relevant issues. The final result shows that the Winter Olympic Games have a great impact on China's economy and society in many fields. In conclusion, the Beijing Winter Olympics has had a great impact on China and the world in many fields and aspects. The holding the Beijing Winter Olympics Games makes it not only a sports event, but also a platform to promote people's communication and exchange around the world. So it also has a far-reaching impact on China's economy, society, sport industry, and other fields. Next page. Okay, so this page is our references. Next page, please. Okay, so I think maybe that's all for our group presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.